So we are going to go live today, and we're going to go a little early today because I'm not in a great mood. I'm in a what do you call it? I'm not in a great mood. I'm in a what do you how do I define that? Who is that? Who was that? What's going on back there? Hello? Like a girl? Okay, so today is Monday morning, and I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes and then wait till we get some more people on the live stream because I'm gonna tell a story, and I want more people on the live stream before I start telling the story. A lot of you guys like my stories, so
Bryan, did you see this? I've never seen this in 3 years.
What have you not seen?
This many of this order.
What?
Nidu.
No, I know that. We are
Nidu!
Yes, and all of a sudden I don't know why. It just
dude.
baffles me to
Like,
bat.
This is a 2-page order. This is a 2-page order. Ridiculous.
Just hope we have it all.
And
And Nidu does not go into the sea containers.
yes, it does not.
All right, so good morning, everybody. Today is what is today? Today is March 23rd, 2026, and 46 years ago, which was 1980, February, I was in the Navy. I had just finished, I think, my submarine. I think I was in submarine school. If I'm not mistaken, I was still in submarine school. And one of my Navy buddies, we decided to go skiing in Connecticut, okay? And in Connecticut, back in the 70s, was very popular in skiing. And there was a place in Connecticut that we went to go ski, and I can't think. Hey Siri, what ski resort is in Connecticut? Mount Southington. Anyways, we were skiing, okay? And we were skiing all day. This was 1980. I was 21 years old, and we were skiing, and we got finished skiing. It was in the afternoon, in the evening, and we go back to our hotel room, okay? So we're both in our hotel room, and we got out of all of our wet clothing because we were skiing, and then we sit in the hotel room, and guess what's on television that evening? Who guesses what's on television in 1980, February the 22nd? The U.S. hockey team against the Russians. And so my friend and I, a sailor of mine, we were both sitting, there watching the U.S. Olympics, and we watched the whole game in the hotel room that evening, and that was history. It was the unthinkable, the U.S. hockey team, which were amateurs. None of them were professionals because every time they brought professionals to the hockey Olympic hockey team the years before, they would get crushed by the Russians. Okay, and so the coach, the American coach, decided and they made a great movie of this, Miracle on Ice, with Kurt Russell as the head coach, and they beat the Russians. And you've seen all the news feeds of that day, and the newscasters are going, "This is a miracle," and you got 10 seconds left. I've even got chills, goosebumps right now. You got, he's going, and I remember being on the edge of my bed, and we're watching this game, and they got 10 seconds. Everybody's freaking out. Are the Americans going to win against the Russians? And boom, they beat the Russians. And the Russians are just so devastated that you watch this in real life. It's just like, what it is it's a quintessential microcosm of freedom against oppression. And here you have the freedom of America and the Olympics, and here we are. We're just a ragtag group of teenagers that are going against the professional Russian team, and we beat them. Okay, and it was a great moment in 1980. It just, that was the year Ronald Reagan is elected. We have a new destiny is being formed, and so a couple days ago, again we have the game is tie. It's 1-1 against Americans and the Canadians, and so the game is in overtime, and whoever scores, that's the way it goes in hockey. Whoever scores first, you're the winner. That's the way it should be in every game. It doesn't matter like football. Football has complicated football so bad, it's ridiculous. And basically, football should be, listen, not every team gets to have a touchdown, okay? Whoever gets the ball, whoever scores first wins the dumb game. And so the hockey, you watch that play, he passes it to his friend passes it to another, and they shoot it across, and boom, as soon as it goes in, the game is over. And everybody knew it too. You should see some of the videos of people that are in bars and everything. They just freak out. All of a sudden they win, and it's one of those things, and it took me back 46 years ago. 46 years ago, I was 21 years old. I was a young kid. I was 21 years old. I had just. I can't remember because I know it was it was 1980, and I was in Connecticut because I was stationed at the sub base, and I went skiing in Connecticut with my friend, and we were watching the game. I'll never forget it. In the hotel room, I'm sitting there and I'm watching the game with my friend and everything, and we're just hoop and hollering, that we just won the Olympics, and it was just an amazing time, and I know a lot of you guys, are just little pups, you're only in your 30s and your 40s, Adam Hurd is just a baby, 1980 seems like yesterday to me sometimes, I think the 1980s is like a different world we had back then in 1980, and I just kind of find it amazing that I remember going to a lot of hockey games in the 70s in Toledo. I swear the Canadian, I don't know what the hockey team was in name in the 1970s in Toledo? I thought it was the Bumblebees or something. Hey Siri, what was the hockey team in Toledo, Ohio in the 1970s? Gold Diggers, that's right. The Gold Diggers, that's right. The Gold Diggers. And I remember going to hockey games in the 1970s in Toledo with the Gold Diggers. And it was what I found funny about hockey is that hockey is one of those and then there was a movie with Paul Newman called what was that called? The one with Paul Newman. That was made in the 1970s. Then you had Rollerblade with James Caan. That was more of rollerblade, but not hockey. But you know, the movie that Paul Newman was in, that was a major movie about hockey. And then you had the you know, it was just the violence of hockey. they just beat you up. You know, if you did something wrong, they'd check you against the wall. You'd lose teeth. Look at that guy. Look at that kid. Did you see the American where his teeth is missing? You know, and he goes to the newscasters. They go, yeah. He goes, good thing America's got the best dental. You know, and so I'm going to get my teeth all fixed up. I mean, he's had blood all over him. They're interviewing him right after the game. He's got blood everywhere, you know, and he's so excited. He loves America, and he's so proud of being an American, and it's just exciting, you know. You know, it just remember. You just remember. I remember. I remember that day. I really do, and I know it's kind of nostalgic, and I know you guys probably think that I'm a little nostalgic and a little sentimental, but you know what? Too bad. That's the way I am. And then, you know, linebackers the Hammond brothers. That's right, the Hanson brothers. Yes, the Hanson Slapshot. That's the movie, Slapshot, with Paul Newman. You know, and you got the Hanson brothers. You know, they were the twins that had the glasses and everything. You know, it was just it's just one of those things. And then so is your wife freaking out what's going on with Mexico?
No, not really.
Not really. I mean, it's falling apart in Mexico. They got the cartel. They killed the cartel, and now they're all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello there.
Hello. This is a friendly checkup from your local cable provider.
Yes.
We are experiencing outages in your area.
Yes.
And would like to do a quick checkup to ensure quality service.
Yes.
Please answer yes or no
Yes.
to the following question.
Yes.
Is your cable service currently available?
Yes.
Have you experienced poor service recently?
No.
Are you currently in a relationship?
Yes.
Do you view pornography often?
Yes.
Are you happy with your life?
Yes.
Are you an avid fan of synchronized diving?
No.
Does seeing your face in the mirror make you want to vomit?
Yes.
You've just been pranked by prankdial.com.
I tell you, you know, I don't understand these places. You know, they think that this is what Adam's got to do. Okay, Adam. This is all Adam has to do. It's all Adam. It's all Adam, guys. Adam does not. I don't know. I need to call. I need to find out where Adam works. I need to find that out, and I need to call his boss one day, and just say, hey, I'd like to talk to you about your employee Adam, because Adam Hurt has some serious mental issues, okay? And you know, and then he goes, I promise I didn't do that. Well, you know, I don't believe you, Adam, because you lied to me already about it. And you did the one on Friday about diapers, okay? So don't tell me that you don't do these things, okay? Because it's, you know, that's the way Adam is. You know, he's very devious. Adam is. He's a conniver. Adam is a conniver. Okay. So, anyways, so the U.S. Olympic team won the gold medal. Yes.
So Nito, is there a way you could just send
Hello.
me the
No.
password?
No.
No.
Hello.
Who's this?
Another prank phone call. Adam is sending me all these prank phone calls. No, so when oh my gosh.
Isn't that
Holy
nice?
cow. What?
Isn't that nice?
No, it's not. Good grief. Why do you cake it on yourself?
So my wife loves me.
That is terrible. What's he doing?
Just finishing out auctions.
What do you mean finish out auctions?
Just when we make them, we want to make sure every auction has a draft.
What do you mean draft?
So when we
Yeah, well, I've already see now you're going to get everything confused because I've got 5 labels that I've already printed out down there that I'm going to pack when I get done with the live stream. Okay.
We just talked last week about how you weren't going to do that anymore.
No, you showed me that I was keeping all the live streams down at the shed,
Yes.
and I'm in charge of the live stream of all the auctions, and that's what I do when I get done with the live stream. I go down there and I pack and ship. I'm not bringing anything up here. See, now that's just
No,
fine.
I just
Whatever.
said I wanted one person in control. I didn't know you were doing that.
Well, I got 5 labels all ready to pack. You know, never mind. I give up.
Okay.
I'm not doing the live streams anymore.
No,
I'm not doing the auctions
I just
anymore.
want you to stay out of the work part. If you have somebody doing it, that's Mac's job. Mac does it from start to finish. We don't throw in other people helping.
And I've been the one. No, this has been. You changed that because you said we don't want to bring any of the auctions down here. I said, great. I'm gonna do them all the auctions. Keep them all down in the shed. When I get off my live stream, I'll then process all the auctions as they come in. I will pack them and ship them. Now it's different. Okay, fine. It's different. All right. But never mind.
No, it's just when you print the label, that label's shipping at that moment.
Not that moment. No.
That is when you print the label.
Well,
there
it
is
can't.
no
It
exception.
can't ship on Saturday or Sunday.
It means it's ready to ship. What do you not understand about that?
Oh my God.
This is ready to ship. When UPS comes, when DHL comes, they can pick this up because we printed the label.
Well, they can't pick. Oh, Nate, come here, Nate.
Nate, come here, Nate.
There's auctions in the back of the van.
That they're ready to ship, right? They're not like half done.
Oh my God.
It's just when we don't start at the end, start at the beginning.
I'm not starting at the end. Please don't.
I don't know how to talk to them about it. What's the order? What's the process for shipping? When do you print the label?
When I'm gonna pack it.
No, wait, hold on.
No, when I'm packing it.
When do you print the label, Nate? After you pack it, when it's ready to go.
Yes, it's ready to go. And all of them that came in on Saturday, I printed all the labels. I had them all laid out, ready to pack when I got off the live stream. Because nobody would know that they're ready to pack because they'd all seen the labels. And so nobody knows it. I've got them all ready laid out. And when I get done, I was going to go down and pack the label. Or pack, I've got, never mind. Never mind.
So when's the correct time?
As of today, guys, there are no more auctions. I'm going to, for now on, I'm doing all auctions on Whatnot. Okay?
Who's
So,
that? Who's that?
hello?
Who's that?
Hello?
Hey, the name's John, and I'm calling from Big Girls Adult.
Unbelievable. See, this is what I get now.
Yeah, you shared your number publicly. Maybe you shared about 5 other people's numbers publicly.
Tell him to go home. Yeah, I'd like to. Too many Chiefs. Yeah, that's about it, Chucky B. I'm serious. I don't do these this morning. No, for real. Go home.
Wait, Nate, what time do you print the label? You print at the beginning or at the end? Oh, okay, weird. It's a weird concept. It's like it's something new. Just when you're working with other people, you want the process.
And I don't want him down in my shed, first of all. So he is not in my shed if I'm not there. All right? Do you understand? I don't want him in the shed.
Okay, how do you want? What is your plan for auction orders then? What
Just
is-
exactly how we are doing it. Okay? That they're processed, they're left down there. I do the packing, I do the shipping, plain and simple.
Okay, all right. So you are responsible for everything after he gets the
Exactly.
the draft in.
Exactly.
Okay,
Very simple.
I can agree to that. But that
Okay,
needs to be
good.
stated.
That's what we thought. I had agreed with you. Okay, but I'm not going to go into detail because I'm not going to get my blood pressure.
That's fine.
I'm not going to get my blood pressure
I'm
all up. So
fine
you've
with
already
that.
gotten my blood pressure high right now.
Okay, there was a couple he didn't make a draft order for. He's going to do that.
Yeah, and that's the problem, that he's not doing correct drafts on everything. I got to check my blood pressure real
All right.
quick.
And I'll make sure Mac knows that.
Now, are you going to talk to Mark?
So this is my fear.
Okay.
I think I see him for maybe a month, and then I don't hear from him.
Well, see that, and that's. Listen, he's the one that reached out, okay, and I think considering he's your brother and my son, that I think he's.
That's not my concern.
I'm just saying that he should be given the what do you call it? The shot of the doubt, or I mean the.
No, I understand that.
And so I think you should say, hey, Mark, here are what it is, okay?
So this is my issue. Though.
163 over 102. He's got my blood pressure already up in the morning. It was 145 over 80 earlier.
So in the which you guys helped me out a ton. Can't tell you how much you guys.
Okay, and he is all by himself right now. He's been doing pretty good all by himself. First time in life, he lives in Findlay. He's got a good job, okay? He has a new job. He has continued it right now. He's working Monday through Friday, okay? So, I mean, he is working, and he basically said, I'm broke, okay? Because he's obviously not making enough money based on what he's making at.
100%.
Okay, so he reached out. I don't reach out to him at all. I do not call him at all. I said I'm not going to call him. If he wants to come back and want to do stuff with us, there's plenty of money to be made here, okay?
Okay.
Based on what you were saying about, now unless that all changed, okay?
Plenty of money.
I'm not just saying, if what's his name's not going to be, is what's his name going to continue here?
Yeah.
All right, so that's not what you were saying a week ago. Is it? Yes, this is the Orange City Chopper, or Orange County Chopper. Okay, we are the real version of Orange something Chopper. 120 over 80 here in the UK. 120 over 80. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because our conversation last Tuesday.
That shouldn't lead to that conclusion.
Well, no, it said that he was going to be let go. That's what you said. You were going to let him go.
That wasn't what it was.
Okay.
His heart didn't seem like it was here.
I see.
I didn't think he wanted to.
Okay, got it. All right.
That's what I said.
Then
That conversation's still going.
Okay.
We're still having a conversation on that.
All righty.
And replacing somebody like Mac, which is decently high caliber in some certain areas, with somebody who has zero skills.
That's not true. Mark is working at a factory. He's working at a plastic factory, so obviously he has some skills, okay?
What skills does he have to offer here?
Same skills he has to offer there, and that's what he has to prove to you, okay? That's all I'm asking. He has to prove to you.
Yeah. So what?
You know, he could be coming down, and you could say, Mark, I need you to go down the warehouse. I want you to take every one of these Tycos apart, okay? This is what I need you to do, okay?
So just kind of that kind of stuff.
There's 1,000 things at that warehouse can be cleaned out, organized, and sorted. Okay?
Okay. And do I have to babysit him the whole time?
No, you should be able to tell him, hey, here's what I want done. Here's how many I want done. This is what I need to get done. No any different than you do with Frankie or Nate. Okay?
Yeah, but I know I can walk away from Nate.
Well, you know what? You gotta give him a shot, and you tell him, hey, this is what in the past, we just haven't seen it, okay? We'd like to see you step up, okay?
All right.
I mean, my gosh. So so in a sense, that's my life, okay? This is, you got Mexico that's falling apart. You have cities that are being run. You got cities that are being taken over by the cartel. You got one of their drug lords killed, and now you got Mexico falling apart. You can't make this stuff up. Oh my gosh, need 24 ass ASAP. Let's see, needs Tyco chassis for my business. What do you got? Canada. So everybody thinks they know what the correct blood pressure is for me, okay? Now, my blood pressure is perfect right now. It's a 160 over 100. I was watching I was watching about Eric Dane. Guys, he got ALS like 4 years ago, the Lou Gehrig's disease, or the Lou Gehrig's disease, basically. I didn't realize how Lou Gehrig's, he rotted away within years. In the movie, Lou Gehrig story, it doesn't really tell you the story of Lou Gehrig, what happened to him. But man, Eric Dane, this guy was the #1 actor. He played in the. Now I didn't like. I don't think you should make Euphoria. That was. Why would you make? It's amazing how Hollywood is just so raunchy. And then anyway, so he was in The Last Ship, which was okay. But yeah, he just passed away like a week ago of Lou Gehrig's disease. LGS or something, whatever it's called. Sad. I'm pretty lucky in the sense that I'm 66 years old. Okay. I am about 50 pounds overweight. I will admit that I'm 50 pounds overweight. Okay, I could lose 50 pounds. All right, and in April, April 1st, I'm going to start walking in the morning. So, you guys, if you want to make sure you want to log into my Facebook account, because I'm going to start walking, and I'm going to be doing a Facebook page or Facebook. April 1st is when I'm going to start walking every day. And there is a path that I walk. But Wayne is approximately 1 mile wide. Okay. And so I basically walk down Wayne Road all the way to the end to Bradner Road. And then I walk 1 mile to, I can't think of that road. And then I take another mile, which goes in front of the cemetery, which my daughter is buried, Kimberly. And then there's another half mile coming up this road here, and then back into Wayne. It's basically 3 miles exactly. And I can walk 3 miles in about 45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour. That's normally how I walk. And that's what I'm going to start doing. April 1st will be the first time that I start doing that again. So you need to walk before, let's see, you need to walk before, Brian. You used to walk. Yes, I did used to walk. Yes. 3 miles in 45 minutes. Okay, so King says that I cannot walk 3 miles in 45 minutes or in 1 hour. Okay. And so, that's fine. Okay. I'll show you how I do it. Okay. And everybody's going to laugh. And, that's your, we got a little bit of snow. I'll show you what we got. It's not a lot. It was more of a sprinkle. This will be gone by Wednesday because it's going to be 50 degrees on Wednesday. And my sign blew off. I got to get my sign fixed. Look at that. Toys.com got torn off. So we got to get that fixed. But hey, there's a box over here. Why is that box over here? Look at that. Somebody left the box right there on the floor. I'm going to have to fire Nate.
Aloha.
Why is that out there?
I must have dropped it.
You don't do that,
so sorry.
Nate.
1,000 forgiveness.
My gosh.
1,000 forgiveness.
I'm
sorry.
You tell Daniel that you dropped a box out there. Unbelievable. So that's the kind of snow we got. We didn't get a lot of snow. And I called my hairstylist, and she wants me to come in on Thursday and do a shampoo, and she says I need chemicals to get that. I just don't think it took, honestly, but she says that it's fine. Ghost Salt. Perm looks good. Hey, Robert. Accidents happen. Good morning. Morning, Robert Fish. Hey, the Canadians did really well in the Olympics. They got the silver medal, Robert. I was thinking, what I was thinking? I was thinking about this morning, I was thinking about this morning that I basically do the same thing Monday through Friday. Now, well, Tuesday's different now because I'm up in the shed on Tuesday, which I don't know how many of you like the Tuesday show. How many of you like the new Tuesday show? We've got 58 people watching. We got 18 thumbs up. 58 people watching, and I've got 18 thumbs up. If just half of you guys would give me a thumbs up, that I would appreciate a thumbs up more than anything else in the world. Okay, more than anything else is a thumbs up. There's nothing more important than a thumbs up. Okay, especially when I have 60 people watching and I only have 20 thumbs up. Okay, I mean, if you don't like the show, then just give me a thumbs down if you don't like it. Okay, I would rather have one or the other. You don't have to always give me a thumbs up. Okay. I was watching a couple videos because I'm trying to understand how can I make the show better, and how can I do things to make the show more entertaining. And holy cow, that's terrible, Brian. Oh my goodness. Gee, I can't even stand here. I have to move out of here. That is so bad. Oh my goodness, Brian, that is just terrible. All right, let's come over here. This has got more light, okay? So I was thinking, matter of fact, I want to talk about some of the stuff down this aisle anyway. I was thinking about, how can I make the show better? And so I was thinking this morning, well, how do I'm doing the same thing every day. I gotta come, and that's why I did the Tuesday show. So how many like? Just give me a thumbs up if you like the Up in the Shed Tuesday show. I don't sell AFX. That's the problem, Billy Bob. You know, you have to sell something to show it, okay? And because a lot of you guys aren't buying AFX from us, you're buying it from RC Superstore, or you're buying it from a different retailer that offers it cheaper to you. And I understand you want to I just can't promote it as much as Auto World because I'm making more money with Auto World. Does that make any sense? Okay. Yes, that's what I'm doing this Saturday, or tomorrow I'm doing the drag strip. Yes, I am. Matter of fact, I got to get the drag, the Christmas tree. Yes, we're going to be working on that tomorrow. Okay. Yes. Okay. So everybody give me thumbs up. All right, good. Great. Well, I appreciate that. And so what I'm trying to do is I'd like to get, okay, so I just talked to you about giving me thumbs up. And there are 60 people watching the live stream right now. Okay. Just so everybody knows. Just so everybody knows that there are 60 people, okay, everywhere in the United States that are watching my live stream. They're at home. They're on their phone. They're doing something. Like Adam, he's at work. So Adam's at work and he's watching my live stream, which I don't know how that happens, but and I basically have 61 people now watching my live stream, and I only have 30 thumbs up. Now, how does that make sense? How does that make sense? I don't know how it makes sense. All I know is that that's the truth. So here's a prime example of what's wrong with AFX, okay? So if you go to AFX website, they've got these chassis, the long and the short. Basically, their retail price is basically what I'm paying for. Their retail price, okay, is basically what I'm paying for them. I've told them about this for 4 years, okay? They never fix it. You got the long chassis and the short. The only reason I carry these, is this, there might be somebody that's on my website and just clicks this because they want to get them, okay? Am I making any money with these? Not a penny, okay? I'm basically selling them for like 5% more of what I'm paid for, which is not good business, just so you know, all right? And AFX has created their own problem because they don't have mat pricing, okay? Mat pricing is a standard of pricing that you have to follow if you're going to carry somebody's product line. And some people say, well, no, that's unconstitutional. Well, it is constitutional because the Supreme Court's already addressed this, and I think it was Macy's that was being sued because Macy's didn't want to follow mat pricing with, I can't think of the I don't know if it was a bag company or a purse company that wanted their prices to be they didn't want their prices to be undercut because they want to keep the quality of their product. And so therefore they sued Macy's, or Macy's sued them, said we can sell what? No, you can't. You're not, if you're carrying my product, okay, you have to sell it at this minimum price, okay? Okay, because we want to keep the quality of our product. And so the Supreme Court said, yeah, that's, you can do, anybody can sell. And so you have to set any manufacturer can set their retail price. It's called minimum advertised price, okay? And that's the problem I'm having with AFX is that, their prices are all over the place. These guys are buying cars, at the wholesale level, and they're only charging like $5 more than what they paid for them. Well, first of all, unless they're selling other things in their store that making up that cost, they're not you can't stay in business with $5. I'm sorry. Unless you're laundering money. And a lot of these RC Superstores, a lot of these are Arab stores, and I think a lot of it is they're just funneling money. They don't care they're making any money. I know that's a bold statement, but you know what? I really believe that. You cannot sell something. So like this is a Auto World Thunderjet chassis, okay? That's an Auto World Thunderjet chassis, okay? That's an Auto World Thunderjet chassis. We have all the chassis. We have the Thunderjet chassis. We have front tires, rear tires. We have the extraction extraction chassis. That's a 4-gear chassis. That's a 4-gear chassis right there. We have all the chassis that you need. Now, a lot of times guys will just buy the cars on a sale and then have them. And then we have the pit kit, extraction pit kit. Now, we don't have a lot of the, we do have the 4-gear pit kits too. The only pit kits that we don't have right now are Thunderjet pit kits. Those are out of stock right now, but we are getting more of the Thunderjet pit kits also. And those are the pit kits we have. And we have mean green. These are the original Aurora armatures. A lot of guys will take these off and put them on the extraction chassis. Okay. Oh, and then this is something else that's going to get Snuggles upset. I told you last week, I said last week that the Artemis II rocket, they're going to have to take it back to the vehicle assembly building. Well, guess what? They have to take the Artemis II back. Do you know how much money that's costing them? They have to take the Artemis II all the way back to the vehicle assembly building, okay? Now they have to take half the rocket apart because they have to fix the helium leak. Now, why is it leaking? It's got to be incompetence, really, really, seriously. You can't have this much incompetence, and if this was Elon Musk, they would be crucifying Elon Musk. But because it's NASA and everybody thinks NASA is great, there is no launch in March, okay? There is no launch in March, okay? Just so you know, Billy Bob. It's going to be probably April or May, all right? Just so you know. And here's what they're saying. Here's what they're saying is that the Artemis, because Florida had all this cold weather, that they took the Artemis out too soon, and the cold weather affected the fuel lines, and that's why it's leaking. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. That's just the rumors out there, okay? Okay, I do know, okay, because I have one person that I've never told anybody about, okay, that he gives me all the inside NASA news, okay? Yeah, no kidding, it should have never rolled out. They never should have built it. You know what they should have done? NASA should have said, at NASA, all NASA, here's what NASA needs to be. Okay, let me tell you what NASA needs to be. NASA needs to be kind of like not an oversight, more or less a administrator of the flights. Almost kind of like, you know what NASA needs to be? It's kind of like the air traffic control. They're just watching the airplane. They're in charge of the operation of the airports, okay? They have nothing to do with the building of the airplanes. They have nothing to do of the running of the airlines. They just are controlling all the airplanes and where they're flying and how they're flying. That's what NASA should be. And all that money should be redirected to Elon Musk and Origin, or Apple, Bezos Origin space thing. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs NASA North Korean rocket program. North Korean rocket program. NASA never a straight answer. ProTinker extraction chassis is the Jeep. Yeah, so this is probably, just so everybody knows, this is probably the best chassis that was ever made, okay? This chassis right here. And I'm going to tell you why. All right. This chassis came out, probably mid-1970s. This was the AFX Aurora Factory Experimental. This was their new chassis. Okay, this was the extraction chassis. Okay, or the magnet traction, or the non-magnet traction. The first was the non-mag. It didn't have the magnets exposed. Then they decided to go with the magnet traction, okay, which showed the magnets toward the track, okay? And that was the rave of slot cars, and guys were. Then you came out with Super 3. Everybody was trying to increase the speed. But what I try to get at, and this is what I try to tell everybody in slot cars, okay? Now, Billy Bob and the mayor at Gale Force Raceway, and at Jag Hobbies and TFX that makes the TFX chassis. Okay, everybody wants to do something better than somebody else. They want to do the ultimate chassis. They want to have the ultimate car. Okay, and I keep telling everybody that, listen, that the extraction chassis is a great chassis for the average guy. That is just, he doesn't want to spend $80 per every car. He doesn't want to, he just wants to do a nice tune-up, maybe change the tires. He just wants to keep it cleaned, change the commutators. He wants to change the guide shoes. He just wants to do little bit of things so he can have a nice, fun race on his track. That's really what it's all about. That's all what it's about. And I don't have any problem with people like Billy Bob's and all these other guys, Jag Hobby and Viper, and everybody is spending hundreds of dollars on it. If they want to do that, that's great. But the average guy, he just wants to buy a nice car and have fun with it, okay? And do a little tweaking here and there, and then have a couple of his buddies over and just race around the track and just have a fun time. And that's the extraction. We have plenty of extraction chassis. Plus, we have plenty of the Thunderjet chassis. This is probably the most popular chassis of all time, was the Thunderjet chassis. The basic Thunderjet chassis, okay? And it wasn't about speed in Thunderjet. It was all about control and driving your car like a guy's driving, and that's why your steering wheel. That's why people loved it. That's what they got into, okay? And, and so that's why we sell these gel claw tires. Like right here, these are the AFX G Plus front. These were the front tires, okay, that were on most of your Aurora cars, and these are perfect, okay? And that is this number right here, 2050 front, 2060 front. These are 2060 fronts. These are probably the best tires you could get, the 2060 fronts. These are actually better than the front tires that Auto World makes. The 2060F. These are the best tires. And the 2060s, These are the rear tires. These are probably the best 2 tires. Now, the 2070s are really nice, and so are the 28s, okay? I'm just saying, overall, the 2060s and the 2060Fs are the best tires, replacement tires. These are kind of like a gel cloth. They have like a stickiness to them. So when you're driving around the track, it gives better grip to the track, okay? You know, if you really want to have a lot of fun racing, but you don't want to spend $1 million on your car, get a nice set of tires, okay? Clean up your commutators, make sure your brushes are cleaned, and keep that engine lubed and nice and smooth, and you'll have a nice race, okay? And routed tracks, I don't believe in routed tracks. I want to do anything I can to upset Billy Bob, because Billy Bob, whatever I say, he's opposite too. Okay, so I just like to get him upset, Billy Bob. But the Joe Claws are great tires to get. Okay. And even the colored ones that Auto World makes too. I mean, the Auto World makes nice tires, okay? Don't get me wrong. You know, everybody will have their opinion about, oh, this or that. You know, everybody has their opinion about something. And that's one thing I love about opinions. Everybody has one, you know. And so I was thinking, you know, okay, so how do I change, and how do I motivate you guys into how do I motivate you guys into buying more product? And well, you know what it's all about? It's all about adding to your layout. Like, for example, I'm gonna ticket. I'm gonna build this one here next week. There's a bunch of these. That's the tower. We have that gas station. Oh yeah, I want to build the gas station. Race tower. Speedy's garage. I think I already have that one together. Kwanzaa. These are 2 here I want to put together. I want to put together some more of these buildings. And then also we have the, this is an Indy car here. You know what's really funny? We had that big sale a couple weeks ago. We had a sale a couple weeks ago, and we are completely sold out of Scale Electric cars. The only thing we have now is track. So if you want to do some big track building, let me know, because I'd love to sell you all this track that I have. If you've got a digital layout, you can always use the left and right switch tracks because you want to make more lane width. We got plenty of this. Don't forget to be funny, because I'm looking. Oh, brother. So we got all this stuff. We got digital chips. I'll get great prices on digital chips. And we only have 3 cars left. I have some Knight Rider cars. We sold out of all of the... we got two Back to the Futures, 2 Batmobiles, and a Jaguar. We are 90% out of Scale Electric. I'm so happy that I'm out of Scale Electric. You know, we're going to go full line into SCX, and I don't want to have any Scale Electric. I want to be completely out. So if you want a great deal on Scale Electric, if you want to buy a bunch of track, the only thing I can do is go on our website, create a shopping cart, fill it up with a product, go all the way to checkout. Don't check out. Just get to checkout. Type in your credit card and everything, but don't check out, okay? And then leave it there. And then all of a sudden, we will get an email saying, hey, you know, this guy got an abandoned checkout. And then we'll send you an email and give you a discount code. How does that sound? Doesn't sound like a good idea? So we got a bunch of track left, and that's it. Then we're almost done. We're almost done. I've got to talk to Daniel because the only way that I'm going to be able to compete people with Carrera is offer Carrera at Amazon pricing, $1 lower than Amazon pricing. That's the only way you're going to be able to compete with Amazon. And just have it all the time, Amazon pricing, and because but we're not going to be able to do any other special pricing. We're just gonna offer at that price. There's no discounts after that. You get it at that price, and that's it. And that's why, like this set right here, we did sell the F1. No, we got the F1 set right here. So like the F1 set. So I'm going to put that on sale right now. I'm going to change the price of the F1 set. So the F1 set, $2,003,048. So I'm going to find out what the lowest price of that set is online, and I'm going to beat it by, I'm going to be the lowest price. Because that's the only way. I don't make any money, but that, a lot of you guys don't understand that you have to make money to be in business. And like my buddy Derek, Derek only buys when something's on sale. Okay. Now I understand that I'm his entertainment, which is fine. I don't mind about that. But for me to make money, I have to sell something. You know what I'm saying? All right, so $479, $449, $449. So they got it at $449. Let's see what it's all over the place. $449, $451. So $451 it looks like. $434. A guy's got it at Cincy Slots. $434. All right, so he's got it at $434. So let's see if I can hit $434. 2003-0048. Because nobody protects their prices. All right, so we've got it at $499. $439, $439. All right, so I could do that. I could do that for that price. I'll do that. So I'm putting my F1 Carrera set on sale. There's no discount, okay? You don't get club discount. You don't get anything, all right? You get it for $439. That's it. That's the lowest price on the internet. All right? And so if you want the F1 set by Carrera, it's $439. Well, I knew he was going to do that. I knew Daniel was going to text me when I did that. I don't have a way to do that. Oh, I knew that wasn't going to work out. Well, I'll have to put it back at $499 then. There we go. I just wanted to see if Daniel, I did this as an experiment, okay? I'm trying to do things that are funny. I knew that Daniel was watching me down at the warehouse, and I knew that he was going to hear me say this, and I knew I don't care. I just don't have a way to do that as a global sale, No, he can't do that if a club member wants to get it at 10% off of that price, okay, then I can't do it at that price, okay? And we can't do that. We can't block an item from club members, okay? So what I can do is I can do $459. $459 would be and I could let's see, if I do $469, I can still offer the club discount. I still offer the, yeah, I can still do the club discount. So I could do the club discount, okay, and then still give you 10% and still make a nice, not a profit. What I'm getting at is the profit is half of what it normally would be, but at least I'm not losing money, okay? So the F1 set by Carrera is $459 or 69, $469. And that is in between people that are on the internet, okay? Some people are $459, some people are $434. Can I ask what you're doing?
Pulling orders
Oh, okay.
from the sea container
From the sea container? Now, how long are you going to have this beard?
to March 1st.
March 1st?
Yeah, it's November to March.
Okay, so you're going to shave it off March
Except
1st.
the mustache.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Mustache
like
March.
that.
Mustache.
So anyway, so that's the deal there is that, you have to have a, and that's why AFX is so difficult is that let's just do some examples. Okay, let's do an example with AFX. Okay, let's play this money game because some guys that watch this live stream, they buy their AFX from somebody else, okay? Which is fine. I don't care where you buy your product from, as long as you're watching my live stream. Now, we have 38, so we've got 73 people watching the live stream, and now we only have 38 thumbs up. All right, so let's take an average car. Let's take this car, and let's see how much this car is selling on the internet, all right? Let's just do just a little sample here, okay? Let's see what the lowest price on the internet for this AFX car. Because I know what's happening, okay? There's about 10% of you guys that go online and you see my price, and then you go to Amazon or you go to RC Superstore and you buy your car from them, okay? Because they're cheaper. Billy Bob does that. Billy Bob buys most of his cars from RC Superstore or some other buyer, and I don't have a problem with that, okay? Why are you gonna do that, Bryan, when your son's gonna give us a call and then you're gonna change it up again? Well, I can't lose money there. All right, so we've got this car. Let's type in AFX. AFX. How does this not work? I get so sick and tired of these computers. This is so frustrating. I hate Apple. I really do hate Apple products. They're just not user-friendly. That's the problem. Apple products are not user-friendly. And they have all this proprietary crap in them that just really ruins. All right, so image shopping. So let's see where this car is priced. So most of your AFX cars are between $44 and $39. So $39, which is Electric Dreams, and Electric Dreams The guy, so let me explain to you Electric Dreams, okay? Let me show you some of these companies exactly how they got started and what their model is. So Electric Dream was started by a very rich guy that didn't have anything to do with some money. So, and he has this warehouse in California next to the airports. He really didn't know what to do with some money, and he decided just to throw it at slot cars. And he's got a warehouse, and believe me, I've been to it like 5 times in 2008, 9, and 10. I was at their warehouse, and they never bought SCX. They didn't like SCX Digital, and I stopped there every year trying to sell. I think maybe once they bought it. But anyway, so the guy doesn't have anything to do with his money, so so it doesn't matter how much he makes. He can make 10%, and that's plenty for him. Okay. And so Electric Avenue, they'll sell it for $39.99 all the time. And they're only making like $10 a car, okay? Or $12 a car. You know, so it's not like they are most of these cars are $40, $35, $79. The problem with AFX is this. They've created a car that it costs them way too much to sell at $39.99. And the fact of the matter is, you know, how many of these at $50 can you buy? Well, I don't know. Can you buy 10, 20? Well, you know what? If that's your hobby, then that's what you're buying. Okay. And so that's the dilemma that we're in. So we basically are selling this car. All right, so if I type in this car, so I'm selling this car right here for $49.99. $49.99 for this car right here. That should be the retail. That's Matt pricing. So the retail of this car should be, let me tell you what the retail should be. Yep. About 57, I think. $57.99. About $57.99 is the retail, but what we sell it at Matt pricing, which is $49.99. $49.99. Now, there are a lot of you guys, so that they're saying to themselves, they're saying, well, I could save $10 by buying it at RC Superstore or at Electric Avenue. I could save $10. I could save $10. And that's what they do. Adam does the same thing. Adam will find some of these cars, you know, $10 cheaper. Why would I buy them from me? The reason you would buy them from me is 2 reasons. Number 2 is I carry a nice selection of other things too. So you're really adding to your collection all at one time. Okay. And but those are the facts. I'm not telling you any lie or anything. I'm just telling you those are the facts. Okay. People, you know, they want to save as much as they can. I could sell these at $39.99 all day long. Matter of fact, I told Daniel, you know, we should just put all the AFX at the lowest price on the internet. That's what they want to play the game. Let's put them at $35.99. Then Daniel says, well, Dad, we might as well take all that money that we're investing in this and put it into guns. He's right. Why give this stuff away? Why promote this at all? Why promote this at all if we're not being supported by the manufacturer? I've called them. Nobody wants to talk to me. Nobody does. And you know what? I get to the point where I just say, you know what? To hell with you guys. I've asked parts now for 2 years from Auto World. Okay? I've asked for the springs and the guide shoes from the amp chassis. For 2 years now. It's going, well, a year. Last January, I said, I need the parts. Okay, we'll get them. June, nope. September, nope. October, nope. January, oh yeah, what? Nope. No, there's no parts. You know, what are you supposed to do? You know, really, seriously, what are you supposed to do? You know, the only reason I'm telling you is that you're the customer. You're the one that wants the parts. I mean, it's not like we're selling something that has no parts, okay? And this is the same problem that's been in this industry, even with my AFX days, okay? When I was with Aduca, with SCX Digital, they don't understand parts. Manufacturing does not understand parts. They don't understand the necessity of parts, and they don't understand how important parts are to this product line. And this is the whole line of slot cars. Okay, unbelievable. That's right, unbelievable. Oh, the second reason, yeah, that's very good, King. Very good, King. So the first reason is, or the second reason is that you know we carry a lot of things here in the store. Okay, and the second business, we're just a mom and pop store. Okay, and sometimes I buy stuff now that's more expensive. I could go to Walmart and buy cheap crap. I bought myself a pancake dispenser. It cost me $100. I could buy a cheap one at Walmart for $20, and that's what I'm buying, $20 worth of crap. When you're buying from me, you're buying from Bryan Young at ProTinkerToys.com. You're supporting my store. You're supporting my web channel. Okay, I got 39 people. I got 78 people watching on a Monday morning at 10:20. I've got 38 people. I'd like to have 75. I'd like to have 78 thumbs up is what I'd like to have. Okay. Now, do I ever get 78 thumbs up? Yes, a lot. Now, would I like to get 20 thumbs up within the next 5 minutes? Yeah, that'd be great because it's so easy to give somebody thumbs up. It is so easy to. If you're laying in your chair, especially Derek. Derek is sitting in his lounge chair in his workshop. And I guarantee you, Derek, he's got his hand throttle in his hand. And all he has to do is just go and click with his remote, move his scroller over and click. Boom. He just gave me thumbs up. Does he do it? Now I've got 40 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. I got 2 more thumbs up. Okay? Curbside. That's right, curbsiders. That's exactly what they are. They're curbsiders. $100 pancake dispenser. Yes, and it's made in America. It's made with industrial CRV plastic, and it is amazing. The best thing I ever purchased, okay? And it's made in America. And see, that's the thing, you know. I don't like buying junk anymore. I want to buy high quality product, okay? And I'm buying from a reputable retailer. So those are the 2 items. The first item is that we carry a big selection of slot cars. So you could get yourself one of these. And then maybe get an AFX car or get Bryan's bargains and save money that way. Oh, yes, it will. Auto World makes it. Start building your own chassis. Oh, yeah, it takes a lot of money to do that there, partner. Holy cow, that was a big one. Holy moly. Oh, holy cow, I just walked into it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna faint. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta fire some caps. Oh my gosh, that's terrible, Bryan. Oh my Lord. You need to check your pants, Bryan. Holy cow, that is just terrible. How do you do that, Bryan? That's wrong. Unbelievable. Holy cow. Well, I did some checking. So here's another thing that's going to happen before Christmas. So I was calling around this one place on YouTube that's advertising all these trailers in these RV parks, okay? And I found out two things. Number one, the biggest growth in Florida are RV parks, okay? These are RV parks that people have these giant RVs and they just live in them, okay? You just live in your RV, okay? And so that's why a lot of these mobile home parks are having good sale. You could get a really nice mobile home in Florida for about 20 grand, and then your lot rent. Now what is he doing?
That's enough.
Oh, what is that? Your farts. Oh. Dan, let's see. Derek, hey, I want to get some. Unbelievable. Derek only wants something that's on sale. And until the sinkhole swallows it up. So I got a phone call from my friend at NASA, okay? He's, I can't tell you what department he's in at NASA, but I have known him ever since the Navy days. He was he was a nuke. And he was telling me that, that NASA is in a dilemma right now, okay? And Sean Duff and the NASA director, they're really in a plex whether just to give Elon Musk full authority on the all space program, and NASA is just administrator. And so that's the big dilemma right now. Well, let me put it this way. So we lived in Bowling Green, Ohio, and I had an RV for 10 years. Okay, and we never had any problems with tornadoes or anything. That's the biggest fallacy, is that, it's like once in 100 years. Okay, so if you buy a mobile home, it's probably gonna be once in 100 years that you might have a tornado, maybe once in 100 years. Okay, so I'm looking at getting myself by Christmas. Okay, so I'm gonna have an RV or a mobile home in a mobile home park or by Christmas. So by Christmas of this year, I'm going to be living during the winter months in Florida, just so everybody knows, okay? Just so everybody knows. I just want everybody to know that that's what my plan is. Now, so I might tell Daniel, it really is a dilemma, okay, to put all of AFX cars at $38.99, just $38.99, all the time, $38.99. And if you're a club member, that's a benefit. Now you're going to make 10% more. But most of the people are not club members. So most of our customers are not club members. I just want the average customer that goes online, that's searching pricing, that's going to come to my price because they see it's the lowest. This is the game they want to play. AutoWorld wants to protect my price to a MAT pricing, which is fine. I like that. AFX doesn't care. They just don't care. I've talked to Steve, enough, okay? Or Rick Russell, Steve Russell. I always get that messed up between his dad and him. I've talked to them enough times. They were supposed to do it last February. And they never did it because there's no priority. They're overanalyzing. Just set the price. Just set the price. You don't have to analyze anything. Set it at $59.99. Hello. Hola. Go ahead, please.
Morning. This is Angel with Coca-Cola. May I speak with Bryan?
Yes, who is this?
Angel with Coca-Cola.
Angel with Coca-Cola. Yes. I don't need anything. Don't need anything right now. I'm going to be doing the order soon. Okay.
Right. Okay. So per our last conversation, I left everything in the cart for you.
Yes. I just haven't had a chance to get to it.
No problem.
Been very
is there
busy.
Anything you need from me?
No, we just need a outdoor machine, a winter outdoor machine, but I guess can't get one of those.
A vending machine?
Yeah.
No.
If I had an outdoor machine, an outdoor winter machine, then yes, I could double my business. I just am in a location in Wayne, Ohio that the bus stop is, literally right across the street from me. And so, and plus I'm right next to the park. And to have a vending machine right next to the city park would be a positive. So just let everybody know that at Coca-Cola. All right?
Sure thing.
All right. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a classic day, Bryan.
Classic. So classic day. So that's classic Coke. So, so you buy on the 99 year. That's right. Exactly, Rob Rodriguez. I'm going to buy one on the 99 year. So I'm going to be buying a mobile home between now and I'd say November. What we're going to do is Kathy and I, when we go to Myrtle Beach, we're going to deviate and go down to Florida and go to one of these parks. And they're going to show us some units. And we're going to see what happens. I'm just looking right now. I love living in my camper. Now, I wouldn't want to do it all the time. And that's why you go down for a couple months and then you come back in March, You know what I'm saying? Can you understand where I'm coming from? Do you feel my vibe? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel where I'm coming from? That's the key. If you feel where I'm coming from, you know what I'm saying? And now we have a lot of these, which is really amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting old. I got to start walking because so we have at least, I'd say 500 of these. Now, this is the best thing that you can get at Young's News or at ProTinkerToys. Is that the Extreme Racing Tune-Up Kit? Now, this is the tune-up kit for any Tyco car other than the guide pins. The guide pins or guide shoes are for the 440 X2s and 440s. They'll work on the 440s, but this is designed for the 440 X2 chassis. And it comes with an extra set of tires plus a rear axle with a pinion and 2 guide shoes. And that's item number 6690. And we have hundreds of these. Okay. So if you need a part for your, and then the HP7 one is even better too, because that has the HP7 has the light bulb. That has the light bulb. HP7 does. And, we're supposed to be getting all of these rims restocked in here because we're out of the red rims, the dark blue ones. We have plenty of taco bodies still. We still have hundreds of these. I'll show you what I got hundreds of. Here's a car that I have hundreds of. Let's see here. B15 012. The Night Glow blue striped Ford Coupe, 1940 Ford Coupe. Right now we have these on sale. We have these on sale. You can get the whole car. We have two variants. You can get the body for, well, first of all, the car is sold out. So how can I be selling something that I don't have in stock? You can get the whole car. Now, we had these on sale. They're not going to be that price anymore. We're going to put them at $19.99. So we got this whole car for $19.99. Now, the only thing people don't like is the rear axle. All you have to do then is buy the Extreme Pit Kit along with this, and you can replace this. This was a stupid idea by some buyer at Toys R Us that wanted to put this dumb tire on here. And all you have to do is replace it with this axle, and now you have a perfectly good, and this is a 440 X2 chassis. Okay, and you can modify these out the yin-yang, okay? I just put 50 of them in stock. I just put 50 of them in stock. So there is now 50 of these in stock. You can buy the body for $7, or you can buy the whole car for $19.99. All right, this is another great car at ProTinkerToys.com. Yes, sirree, baby. That's only available at ProTinkerToys.com. There's one thing you got to remember is that ProTinkerToys.com, we are your store. Now, all right, so now, okay, here we go. Here we go. I don't know what to tell you, guys. I just don't know what to do. I try to be understanding. I try to be opened. I try to be happy. I try to be pleasant with my customers. It's very hard with Snuggles and with Adam Hurt. Those two, they like to bother me all the time, and so I try to be nice. I try to be open and everything. But you know, all I'm asking for one thing. You know, one thing is a thumbs up. You know, how difficult it is to give me a thumbs up. You know, we got 78 people watching right now, which is more than half of this country, okay? Watches their live streams, okay? I got 78 people. Well, let me ask you a question. What would happen if all of a sudden I have 1,000 people watching this live stream? Do you think I'm going to read all the comments? I'm sorry, I'm not. So I got 78 people watching and I only have 51 thumbs up. Now, do you see a problem with that? Do you? Do you see a problem with that? I see a big problem with that. That I have 78 people watching the live stream and I have 52 thumbs up. I should have 10 people automatically putting a thumbs up right now, this second. I mean, I've got 70 people that have been watching me nonstop since I started talking about an hour and a half ago. Okay? Nonstop. You're talking to an old man. I'm 66 years old. I was telling my daughter, Missy, a couple days ago, how great she's gonna. I was telling her future. I said she's gonna be 20 years from now or 25 years from now. She's gonna have about 10 kids, and they're all gonna be sitting around the table. And I'm gonna be 35 years. I'm gonna be long dead, and she's gonna say, you know what? I had a great dad. Grandpa was a great man. He was a really fun man. I never give him the respect that he should have. I'm a great man, okay? Not many people can say they're great, okay? And be humble, okay? I'm very humble, okay? Let me make that very clear. I am great because of what God has done in my life, okay? I'm not a perfect man. But one thing I'm great in is a lot of things, okay? Let's make sure that we understand that, okay? And all I need is now I have 81 people watching my live stream. So now I have 81 people around the world that is watching this live stream, and they're saying to me, self, what is this guy doing? And you're probably saying to yourself, how do I participate in this man's life? Okay, now Adam Hurt, he doesn't have anything to do but watch the live stream. I tell you, Adam really is sick, okay? I tell you, the guy doesn't have anything else to do but send me text messages. Don't dare tell him off. How many tankers we have? Okay, tankers. That's a very good question. So we have I love when Jim's slot car obsession. How many tankers we have left? He comes up with some great questions. Okay, and that's a good question. I love good questions. Okay. Okay, now we have Bradner, Ohio calling. Bradner, Ohio. Yes, Bradner, Ohio. Bradner, Ohio.
I don't know why it comes up, Bradner. It's Melissa. Hey, do you have a leak going on at your house?
Why?
Joey's reading meters and you used almost 3,000 cubic feet.
What do you mean 3,000 cubic feet?
That's a lot of water. I mean, normally you're... Let me see what your meter history. I mean, the highest you've ever been is almost 1,900, but I know you had a couple people with you there.
Well, my son, he does his laundry, and then my wife, or my sisters, or not my wife, my daughter's living with us now, and she's doing her laundry.
Okay. So it might not be too, but it's still 3,000 cubic feet, still quite a bit of water.
I mean, they're doing laundry literally every day. I swear the laundry's going every day.
Okay. Your water bill's going to look crazy. I know that.
Well, what is it, right? What do you think it's going to be?
Let's see. The last time you were that close was April of last year. So of course, we had the increase of the...
Just let me know what it's going to be. I mean, I don't have any leaks. I mean, I'm not, so I'm just trying to think.
I'm just making sure because
No. I know. I listen. The washer is going all the time. All right, and I mean, my son has got twins. And they're just, they're always doing laundry, and
So it could just be that.
it could be. Yeah, how many gallons is that, though? How many gallons is that?
Let me... Hang on. I remember how to convert that here. I think I divide that 2835 divided by... Here.
I wouldn't have a broken underpipe pipe. How would somebody check for pipes and all that?
Well, the only way that Joey can check to see if it might be leaking would be he'd have to stop at the house, but then no water can be going through anything. No washer can be going on, nothing.
Right.
And then when that happens, you can look out the meter. If the meter's still moving after there's no, nobody's running the water, there's a leak somewhere.
Well, you know what? Have him do that. I think on Thursday it's supposed to be like in the 50s.
Okay.
And so when my wife's at home all by herself, she could turn off all the water where we don't have anything running, I mean, there are times where nothing's running, and then he would turn off the water at the water spot and he would know if it's still going, or I turn it off at my spot.
Well, 2835, isn't it times 7.15 for gallons? Joey just walked in here. That's over 20,000 gallons of water. Bryan Young. Really? I don't think, even though you guys they're there doing laundry, 20,000 gallons is a lot of water.
Yeah, that can't be.
So I wonder if you do have a leak somewhere. probably somebody home now, isn't there?
Yeah, Kathy's home right now, but there's nobody. I mean, she's probably online right now, so no water's being used like right now. So she, so there's no water being other than flushing the toilet.
Well, do you want me? I can have Joey head that way. If you want to text her, hey, don't use any water. You can check the meter out.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water. So
No, it is a lot of water, and I'm wondering if it's a toilet upstairs. If they are not telling me that this toilet is running.
I mean, you could check your toilets. The cheap way is food coloring, but 20,000 gallons, that seems like it would be more than just a toilet, wouldn't it, Joe? Do you think?
I mean, the washer's running all the time.
Right.
There is a load being put in every day. It's not like we have, laundry on Saturday only. It's every day of the week.
1 or 2 loads of laundry a day because everybody's doing their laundry there. But still 20,000 gallons is high.
That's a lot.
Joey thinks that's still kind of high. But what'd you say, Joe? He's going to head that way to look at the meter.
All righty, thank you.
So, yeah, if you want to text her and say, hey, make sure you're not using any water anywhere.
Yeah,
So.
all righty.
All right,
Thank you.
I'll let you know what he tells me.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Okay, so this is my life. There's always some issue going on, okay? There's not a day in my life that I don't have a crisis. Now, Ryan and Daniel's doing laundry all the time at the house. Okay? This woman has the phone in her hand all the time. And whenever I call her, she never answers. Don't use any water right now. Joey says that we went through 20,000 gallons of water last month. So they're coming out to check the meter. So don't use any water right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is that there's always something going on. It's not like I'm not, it's like, okay, so what do I have to deal with now? What the heck? What problem do I have now? Okay. What's the pit kit for? Oh, B20. Oh, so a lot of people do not see. This was a stupid idea by Tyco. This is why Tyco went out of business. This is why Tyco was sold. Is because you have a lot of stupid buyers that wanted Tyco to come up with all these really crazy idea in cars. And this was kind of like this car would go down the track and it would vibrate along the track. It's got this little nipple here on it. And nobody liked this. Plus, you have to crimp this axle here for this rim to actually stay on. And therefore, people just take this off and throw it away and put on another axle. And that's why they buy another, they buy one of these, well, you can buy a HP7 or you can buy the, extreme tune-up kit when you buy one of these, okay? I just put about 50 of these in stock, so now I have water problems. Oh my gosh, I can't handle it. I just can't handle it. I really can't sometimes. It's like my life is full of, my life is just one bowl of problems. I don't know. I know I don't have any. I know my base, crawler doesn't have any water in it, so there's no leak there. The only place I can think the water is leaking is between where the city is and the house, that pipe there. That's the only thing I can think of. And if that is, my concrete has to come up. Oh my gosh, it's just one thing after another. Yeah, I only have 2 spigots. Those are off. It would be soaked. There's always something with my life that is a problem. You know, it's always something. And I can't really. How many 442 X2 chassis do you have in stock? I have about 5,000 440 X2 chassis. About 5,000. Maybe on the conservative side, maybe 3,000. So, now there's no problem with the water pressure. Water pressure is steady. Well, I can't go right now because here I'm at the store, okay? Road trip. I knew you were going to say that, Adam. And I'm not doing a road trip because I'm not going to have the live stream kick off because I got 87 people watching. Plus, it's 7 minutes until donut time. 7 minutes to do donut time. Let's go close up shop. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time with Bryan. I am Bryan Young, and it's donut time. We're going to be having donut time at 11. We have my hostess Twinkie Donuts, my hostess Donuts, and we're going to have our Mexican Coke. Oh, yes. What's his name? Wanted to know how many golf tankers do we have left? So let's tell everybody how many golf tankers we have left. I'm going to have a big sale on golf tankers today, okay? I'm going to tell you how many golf tankers we have. Are you guys ready? So as of right now, we have 100 golf tankers left. 100 golf tankers left. We have 100 golf tankers left. That's it. You don't get it now, you ain't getting it, okay? 20,000 tankers. I have 100 golf tankers. 100, baby, that's it. When they're gone, they're gone. Okay, 100 golf tankers. We have 100 golf tankers, and that is it, okay? We just sold $100 worth of extreme tune-up kits, extraction chassis, a Night Glow, a Ford Coupe, and a Chevy Impala. Here comes Daniel. Here he comes. I do it.
What?
Here he comes.
Why am I here?
You tell me, Adam, or Daniel, you tell me.
No, you let me know. Why am I here?
Why you?
Tell me why I'm here.
I don't know why you're here.
You know more than I do. Why are you surprised that I'm here?
No, I don't know why you're here.
No, Joey checked the water.
Yes?
He says there's no leak. You guys are just using a lot of water.
2,000 gallons?
That's what he said. You're using too much water. Why do you use so much water?
Because I have my son and then my
Don't put
daughter.
this on me.
Well,
Don't put this on me.
you guys are going through a lot of laundry.
Well, we have 3 children.
It doesn't matter. Okay, you have to cut your laundry down by half, okay? You have to start using your clothes more often.
Well, we can start hang drying them. That doesn't solve the water problem.
Are you sure there's no leak?
He says it ain't. He's like, good news, no leak. Bad news, you guys use a lot of water.
2,000 gallons.
I don't know what to compare that to. I don't know how much people usually use. Here, ask people.
No,
in the
23,000 gallons.
Here, tell people to put in the comment section how much they use.
Yeah, but that's crazy. 23,000 gallons?
We just want to compare it.
There is nothing to compare, okay? That's
We'd like a
23,000
baseline.
gallons. Okay, I think what we should do is, because we're having a big problem with this, I think number one, AFX should be $38.99, all cars, all time.
All time.
All time,
cars.
$38.
Well, there is kind of a skit. There's like their base cars, which are a certain price, and then they have like.
No, we have to be $1 cheaper than RC Superstore.
Which even they have their own thing. Which I've been saying this for
Bryan
a while.
Young.
Bryan Young, your old rep from Electric.
Hey, Scale Electric. Oh, my son's next to me. If I said Scale Electric, he's going to shoot me.
Well, listen,
Yes,
that's too bad.
I know.
If you need, you come? Did you go to the New York Tour Show?
No, I did not go to. I won't go to New York
Okay.
ever again.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you don't like their socialist governor now.
Yeah,
I
that's
understand.
No, it's just a terrible place to go. I mean, the last time I was 2020. Okay. Anyways, go ahead. What's the deal?
I don't even. Well, what I'm saying is we're getting a shipment in here in a couple weeks. Okay, it's basically a lot of the product that was not shipped to the us before they shut us down. So it's a $0 cost if you pre-order it. Okay, there's probably a couple cars that are decent. That's all I'm.
Hold on, I gotta take a.
Shoot.
All right, I gotta take a phone call. I got an important. I've had a water problem at the
I'll
house.
let you go.
I'll call you
talk
back.
to you about it
Yeah,
later.
I'll call you
Okay,
back.
bye-bye.
So I can't do that. That's Joey.
What? Maybe they're trying to call you again.
I know that.
Yeah, just wait a second. You have to give it a second.
Unbelievable.
It's because you guys are both calling each other at the same time.
So I think we should do that. And the same thing with Carrera. Just the problem is that the club members get 10%.
So here's the other side of the spectrum that you always forget and don't.
No, I don't forget about anything. Whatever you say, I guarantee I know what you're going to say. Go ahead.
What am I gonna say?
No, just say it, and then I'll agree that I knew that. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so in the same way that Waterworld used to list AFX, I don't know if they do anymore, but they used to during what's his name's time there, they would have AFX listed at full retail, $49.99. They didn't do that because they're trying to sell them. They just did it to have that link sitting there so that when people searched up AFX, they would be brought to the Autoworld website, and then if they wanted the car, they would buy it for that price.
But Autoworld, their Autoworld store is what used to be a physical store, and that's tied to their Autoworld catalog. See, Autoworld used to be a retail.
You're missing the point, though.
No, I know what you're saying,
I
but
get
let me.
what you're saying, but
What
you're
am I
missing the whole
saying?
point. You're talking about why and what and when.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, like a very basic
All
thing
right.
is when it's out of stock.
We got 1 minute because I got donut time in 1 minute.
When it's out of stock, it doesn't promote as much. But if it's in stock, as long as there's one, why do you think I raise the prices really high on our exclusives when they're down to the last few? It's because I don't want to sell them at that point.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
Because I want the list.
But what I'm getting at is that we're just having. Are you just saying? See, that's why we can't promote AFX then. There's no
right,
promote.
they're just a link collector.
Right. So we're not going to promote. Hello. Hello.
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm good, Daryl. How you doing?
No, this is Bruce.
That's right, Bruce. I'm sorry.
How do you not know these people's names?
Because Bruce hasn't called in 2 weeks, okay?
Why haven't you called in 2 weeks, Bruce?
Well, I called. You was out one day, so I had to call.
I've got 30 seconds until donut time. What can I do real quick?
This Chevy Impala. What color is it?
What Chevy Impala?
You say you had a Chevy Impala for HO slot car?
Yeah, I think we got 3 or 4 Chevy Impalas.
Okay, what colors?
Well, I mean, I think they're gray and red. I think a pink one.
Well, let's look.
I'll take a red one.
Oh, wait a
I'll
minute.
take
A Chevy.
take a
Which
red.
year? 59?
Let's just pull it up here.
Hold on a second. He's going to do that. All right, it's donut time, guys. Here. I got 1 Coke left. I've got to go get some Mexican Coke at Costco. All right, so it's donut time. We're going to open my donut thing up. It's donut time. Oh my gosh, it's cold. We have a cold one. Oh my gosh, look at the ice forming on that Coke. Look at that. I haven't even drank it. It's already frozen on top of it. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
These are the only 3 I'm seeing. There's a white, black,
Oh,
and
look
green
at the
one.
ice. What color?
White,
a white,
black, and green.
Yeah, the green. I meant the green one. Look at all that ice. It's all ice. The whole thing is ice. We have ice.
I'll take the green one.
All right. Call the store number and they'll answer, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right, we have a great Coke. Look at that. There is ice all the way to the bottom of the Coke. This is how you have a Mexican Coke. Look at that. Ice all the way to the bottom. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh boy. Look at that ice. Oh my God. Oh man. Now it's not going to stay around long, but oh, look at all that ice. Can't you see that ice? Look at it. Look at all the ice. Oh, that's the best way to have a Coke. Oh man. Right temperature. Holy moly. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at all that ice. There's 2 inches of ice right there. That's ridiculous. Oh. Oh man. Look at that ice forming right there. Right before me. Oh yeah, baby. We have ice. Too cold. Bryan freeze. Brain freeze. Brain freeze. Fart freeze. A fart freeze. Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time with Bryan. With Bryan. Oh, the ice is all gone. Oh, wow, that was a good one. That whole bottle had ice all the way to the bottom.
No, Dwayne, this is Melissa.
All right, there's no way I used 23 gallons of water.
What do you mean 23?
33,000 gallons. That's crazy.
Joey looked at the meter. It was not moving, but that don't mean it couldn't be a toilet, because those you can't see on a meter. But yeah, from when we read it on 114 to when he read it on 219, it was 2,800. Yeah, that big. I mean, I don't think you left anything drip either, did you? For the
No.
Okay. Yeah, Joe's like, I just checked the meter. It's not moving.
Unbelievable. That's crazy.
It moved 100 cubic feet from when he read it.
So how much money is that? How much money do I owe the city of Wayne?
I'm still waiting on one more meter read before I can even do anything with the
Oh
bill,
my
but-
gosh.
I mean, there is somebody that has a leak and they have 9,000 cubic feet, so I feel more sorry for them.
Oh my gosh.
But
Holy moly. All right, okay, that's all right. We'll figure it out. I mean,
check your toilets just to make sure.
no, I mean, the laundry is going nonstop, okay, just so you know. I mean,
That could be. That's what Joey's. Well, I told Joey everything's going like he's like it's like at least a load or two or who knows how many a day. But I figured for a peace of mind, if you wanted to check your toilets, you could.
I am. I'm going to check the upstairs toilet because I think that might be running nonstop. I think.
And that could be. Do you have food coloring at home?
Yeah.
Dye your top of your tank like a green or a dark red or something.
Yeah.
And then every 15 minutes or so, you check the toilet bowl and look outside the toilet. Make sure there's no water. Sometimes they can crack at the bottom of the tank. But if you see the color going into the toilet bowl or on the floor, that means your toilet it's pretty much leaking on its own. So
Oh, I see. Okay. All right, I'll try that.
It's an easy way to spot it without having to.
Yeah. No. I'll check that out when I get home. Thank you.
Yeah, no
Bye.
problem. Once I figure out the bills, I'll let you know.
Yeah, please. I'm going to have to get a loan out, okay, on the house. I have to mortgage my kids.
You have to tell them, hey, help pay this bill.
Unbelievable. All right, bye.
No problem. Bye.
Unbelievable. Bryan is a Bonafide Coke addict. Well, I'm telling you, that was the best Coke you could ever have. Nice ice cold Coke. You don't need a. Oh my gosh. You see all that ice? Oh. Donut time with Bryan. We've got 82 people and I've got 59 thumbs up. I mean, come on, people. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stand here and I'm not going to talk and I'm not going to touch this and I'm not going to touch this. I'm going to stand here like this until I have 70 thumbs up. I'll talk, but I ain't moving until I get 70 thumbs up. So if you guys want me to move, you better give me 70 thumbs up. Right now I have 66 thumbs up, so I need 4 more thumbs up. I can't believe it. I just lost 2 thumbs up. I just lost 2 thumbs up. I really thought I was going to get to 70 thumbs up. You guys really disappointed me. And now I've lost another thumbs up. Unbelievable. I really am disappointed in my customers. Very disappointed. I had 66 thumbs up, and you guys took away 4 of my thumbs up. Completely disappointed. I thought I was going to hit 70 thumbs up, and what happened? You guys start to dock me. Completely upset. Stop worrying about thumbs up. No, you don't understand how important they are. I wish I could get you guys to see how important they really are. Thumbs up. Now they didn't used to be this way, okay? And this is the problem with a lot of these websites is they have all these people that work for them. They don't know what they're doing, really. And you know, it's like Mr. Beast. That's why I don't like my kids watch Mr. Beast. He's not doing anything different than what I'm doing. He's promoted by eBay. eBay is really promoting him because he gets more people. They're getting more people to eBay because of him, and because of him, eBay is promoting more. It's really, and your average guy is not getting that, okay? And therefore they come up with these analytics that you have to have. Now I have 67 thumbs up. You know, it's kind of like, okay, so what do you do? How do you get all these new viewers, and how do you get all these new subscribers and everything? It's all about, because I only get, my YouTube channel only gets promoted to 1 to 2% of the population in the United States. The only other way that I'm going to go viral if all of a sudden somebody watches this video and then starts posting it to that person, and that person posts it to that, and then all of a sudden I hit 1 million. Like, for example, I was watching these videos that were done about 13 years ago about this kid. He was a teenager at the time, and he would freak out on the camera. And then I started watching them, and I started watching because you could tell if it's something is staged or if it's spontaneous. Everything that's on my show, 99% of it is all spontaneous, okay? There is only 2% that my sons and I might think of, okay, let's do the show this way, but it's still live, okay? If you see me get mad, this is completely live. It's not staged at all. You know, and so, you know, one of the guys I think is called, and there's two websites, and another guy started taking doing the same thing that he was doing. He was doing, but whereas his dad was taking away his Xbox and all that. And it was all staged. It wasn't real. None of it is real, okay? The father and the family members are all part of it because they're all making money. When you hit 1 million views, you're making money, okay? You're making $10,000, $20,000 per episode. Let that sink in, okay? So if all of a sudden I got 1 million views, okay, that would change the dynamic of this whole store. If I started to get 1 million views, you would see a complete change in how I would do my videos, okay? And that's just that. And so a lot of these video, like for example, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the video where the dad, they've got a camera in the kitchen and they have one outside where the dad is doing something. All of his son will say something to him off camera. Those are all staged. None of it is spontaneous. It's all staged. You know, it's all a script. The dad is giving the kid, okay, this is what you're going to say. This is going to be my reaction. And it's all scripted. Where my videos are all live. And I think that's why people like to watch me, because everything that they're going to see on this show is all live. None of it is staged. None of it is preempted or I don't like, for example, I don't have somebody behind me saying, okay, you got to do this. Okay. It's you and me. This is it. This is the camera. Okay. You know, I could be right here and then 2 seconds I can be over here. I can flip it around. Now I'm on this side. Okay. There's nobody else here. It's me and you. Okay. And I think that's why a lot of people watch my live stream. I don't know if it's the truth. I think that's why a lot of people watch my live stream is because they like the spontaneous of my show. Because you don't know what's going to happen when you're watching me, okay? I could all of a sudden have a freak out, okay? Where everything is live. Everything. We got 68 people thumbs up. 68. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I don't need any more than that. Reality entertainment. That's exactly it. Just like Charlie Varick. Billy Bob, all part of the show. I'm watching new material from Bryan. We've got 69 thumbs up. One more thumbs up and we've hit 70. Thank you, Greg Bennett. 9 more tables were sold yesterday. My sons don't want me to do the show anymore, Greg. They don't want us to do the show anymore. They don't want me to do this show. The one in April. They don't want me to do the one in April. I don't know what to tell you there, Greg. So tomorrow we're going to get the drag strip set up. And we're going to do some drag racing. Yeehaw, cowboy. You hit 71 thumbs up. Yay! That is great. I want to thank everybody. You know, I really can't say enough how much having 71 thumbs up. Our max audience was 83 people. That means 83 people were watching at one time, which is quite amazing. And I do want to thank everybody for that. But I just wanted to tell people why I do this, why I try to tell people to give me thumbs up, because the reason they want you to do that is because YouTube has better audience than like Facebook and TikTok. TikTok is 80% fake. Okay? TikTok is 80% fake. All right? And but YouTube, I can tell how many people are watching right now. Right now I have 79 people watching my live stream right now. 79 people around the country are watching right now. Okay? And those are actual people, okay? Because I have 74 or 3 thumbs up. So that means 70 people of 79 are watching or giving me thumbs up. Now, some people have signed off and then new people are come in. So there might be new thumbs up that they haven't given a thumbs up. So it's important because YouTube now is seeing, well, there's a lot of people watching this. Maybe we should promote this to more, give it more bandwidth. Because right now I'm in a little tiny hose like this. Okay, that's how many people are seeing it, little tiny hose. So I want to get it just about this big. If I was like this.
It's not about not wanting to do the show.
What are you talking about?
Need do.
Yes, we're going to do that. When you get done here, go down to the shed.
What? No, but I don't think you understand.
What are you talking about?
If you want to do a show, we would recommend doing a different show.
What do you mean different? What are you talking show? I don't understand. What are you talking about?
We don't have a problem doing shows. We don't see the value in doing a show that we've done every year, 2 times a year, when we don't have product to sell at the show.
Well, but we do have product. We have SC 415, 16, 17, 18, and 20.
They've all seen it all.
But maybe they haven't. Maybe there are a lot of people that haven't seen it.
All that stuff I have low stock on. I would rather just give the club members the same deals we give to
Okay.
the people that come to the show. We're not promoting anymore.
Your boys don't know business. I'm trying to teach them, guys.
Who's the one?
Rod Rodriguez. I'm trying to teach them, okay? It's hard. If you've never done business, you really don't know what you're doing, okay? So I'm trying to teach them.
So teach me right now. What is the value of doing the same show you've done every year?
It is.
We want to do it in August. We've said that. We want to do it in August.
There is no August show.
And we want to do the fall show.
Right.
We do not see the value in doing
because April. It's what it is it's just getting your name out. It's just
our name's out there. Everyone there knows us. We're at this point. If anything, people are coming because we're telling them to. So if our goal is to get our name out, it would be to do a West Coast show out by Rod Rodriguez, do a California show in the springtime. That would be getting our name out.
There are no California shows.
So create one. You're telling me that if we didn't put a bunch of eggs in a basket and try to create a show in California, you don't think we'd get a huge hit?
Well, no, California's in decline. The problem is California's in decline, okay?
But there's 100 million people that are into slots out there.
No, I know the 5 states that people are leaving the most of is California, New York, New Jersey, Wisconsin, or what?
I said I'm glad we can stay focused on the topic.
Yeah, the top 5 states that people, when they move to, immediately want to leave. It is California, New York, Illinois, Connecticut, and the worst state of all the states in the entire country that people move to and then want to move out immediately, New Jersey. What is the state that people want to move to the most? It's kind of funny because, 50, 70 years ago, this was a hillbilly state, and that's Tennessee. Tennessee. That was the state no one wanted to move to. Now that is the state that everybody wants to move to, Tennessee. And that state is just literally exploding, okay? Ohio is Tennessee is the most. You know what I really find funny is here you have New York City. New York City's budget, just the city of New York, is a higher budget than the entire state of Florida. That shows corruption right there. That shows so much corruption and waste of money that it is unbelievable. Okay?
Just
How
wanna add to that.
I don't want you to add to it, but
no,
I will.
I want to add to your fact.
Okay.
It's Tokyo is like twice the size. No, 3 times the size of New York,
Yes.
and it has a third of the budget that New York has.
Oh no, it's good. The budget. New York
That's a
budget
good
is
point. I wanted
is
to
an
add-
absolute. It's a crime. It's an absolute crime, and nothing gets done in New York. That's what's really sad. And nobody wants to do anything about it. That's the really bad thing about it. Connecticut is the worst state. It's next to New Jersey. Is Connecticut? My dad, he couldn't wait to get out of Connecticut. That state is a state. You know, it's funny. I went into the Navy in 1978, and I went to Connecticut in 1980 to begin in the Navy. I went to Connecticut in 1980. Okay, and I lived in Norwich, Connecticut, in New London, and Groton, Connecticut. Okay, and I get there in 1980. Okay, 46 years ago. And you go back to the same area. This shows you how depressed Connecticut is, how nobody wants to invest any money in Connecticut. Okay? You go back to Connecticut right now, same area that I lived in. Nothing has changed. Nothing. You contrast to Ohio, right up here. Right up here is up the street. Is Route 20 and Route 23, okay? Both those streets, 20 years ago, there was nothing on them. They are just one big commercial real estate. Connecticut, they built the largest mall in Hartford, Connecticut, the Waterford Crystal Mall. Beautiful mall. Opened, I think, in 1990, I think. I was stationed, I had already left Connecticut at the time. We would go back up there when I visited Kathy's parents. The mall is almost vacant. That just shows you the depression of the taxes and the oppression of overtaxing people. There's no incentive. There's no growth. That's what happens. We like it like that. We like it that way. Yeah, right. That state is so backwards, it's pathetic. Okay? It ain't traditional anything. Perfect timing with the state of the internet. Connecticut is a very traditional state. We like it that way. There's nothing traditional about it. There was, and this is what's funny is because my dad was with Stop and Shop. The biggest growth that Connecticut had was during I think it was the 1980s, is when they had the Republican governor in Connecticut. Okay. And that's when Connecticut had its biggest growth, a big growth in the 80s, okay? That's when a lot of things were happening in Connecticut, okay? And then all of a sudden, it kind of switched. And now you've got a state that's in decline. Massachusetts, the same way. All these states that people are being taxed out of business, and you got no growth. I see you monthly. I see you, Monty. I see you, Monty. Perfect timing with the state of this. Connecticut is a very traditional state. We like it that way. Yeah, you like it. You like it that way, that nobody comes into the state. Well, that's typical of I call them progressive snobs. You know, they want to keep it for them, but for nobody else. Okay, that's the problem my dad had, is that my dad was so sick and tired of Connecticut. He goes, Bryan, that nothing's ever going to happen in Connecticut. It's probably the most regressive state in the union. This was back in 1990, 1996, when he was living in Connecticut. He finally got out of there, and I don't care if California is still GEP number one. They're sure not doing a lot of it now. Give Texas about another 5 years, and they'll overtake California. California's in decline, plain and simple. Now, if you don't believe that California's in decline, I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, I mean, just the state of L.A. and San Francisco, all the feces and the homeless just living on. You can't have a prosperous state when half your population's living on the street. Sorry, it's not going to happen. Gruesome Newsom, yeah. The dumbest governor on the planet. I'm not going to get going here. I can't go going that. Oh my gosh, we all buy because of Bryan. That's right. There we go. That's it. Rod Rodriguez. Yeah. Never happened to. Let's see here. Start begging. Perfect timing with the beginning of the internet becoming popular. We all buy because of Bryan. That's right. Bought the Crystal Mall. It's really sad what happened to the Crystal Mall. That used to be a beautiful mall to go into too. Man. Now people say, well, malls, they're dying here. Well, we've got one mall in Bowling Green, or in Toledo, and it's the Franklin Park Mall. And it's doing just fine. You have to do it correctly. But a lot of these malls, they don't do it correctly, and they lose their entire market share, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of malls that were torn down. We had 5 malls in Wayne or in Toledo at one time. Now there's one, only one, Franklin Park Mall. There used to be actually 4 malls. There used to be, you had Franklin Park Mall, you had Northwood, you had Southwick, and there was one more. Where was the other one? Maybe it was the big three. No, then there was another one next to Northwood. It was north of Toledo, northwest Toledo. There's 4 malls. Yeah, there was one in Oregon that closed down. They had 4 malls at one time, and they're all gone. Absolutely torn down. Anyway, internet killed the mall star. So we're going to sign off here pretty soon. We've had 2 hours of show. We started early today. I started at 11. We're 146 minutes into the show. How much battery do we have left? 23. 146 minutes. We started early today. We peaked at 100. We had peaked at 82. I want to go down to the store because I want to show Daniel all the Need-Do, because all of a sudden we're selling a ton of Need-Do, and we got to get a restock of Need-Do, and so I got to go down and do that. I'll give you an update on the water, but it's the laundry, the laundromat. The washer is going non-stop, okay? Literally non-stop, okay? And so I've got my family, And then I have Daniel's family, and then I have Catherine also doing her laundry at the house. Okay, so you know the washer is going nonstop. It's always turning something, and there's no water in my cellar. Okay, my little cellar. There's no water there. The only other thing is that the spigot in the outside, maybe that's going. I don't know. I'm gonna turn it off from the inside. I have a on and off switch in the inside. So we're going to say goodbye to Facebook. Goodbye, Facebook. And we are going to say goodbye to YouTube. We've had a great show today. Please give us an update on the show. I will. I want to thank everybody for watching the show. I want to, that's your problem. Rod Rodriguez. Rod Rodriguez really doesn't like when I pick on California, just so everybody knows. He does not like me picking on California. And I don't like picking on California either. But the state of let me put it this way. California, if it would have voter ID law, and if they had an official, authentic election, that 80% of the state would go Republican. The Democrats wouldn't be in power anymore. But because of ballot stuffing and fake ballots, you can't have an accurate election in California.
There are more registered Republicans in California than Texas.
You know, so that's the facts, really. But that's the way it is. We got to live with it. But I appreciate Rod Rodriguez. I know Rod Rodriguez loves me because I know his wife would love me. And he lost his wife a couple years ago. And he watches me because I know he knows that his wife would love to watch me also. Okay. And that's really a lot of wives like to watch me. Okay. With their husbands because they connect with me. And that's really what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? You're dreaming. Well, anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching the live stream today. We've got the F1 sets on sale with Carrera. I'm going to be talking to Daniel about Auto World, and we're going to get some stuff done. I got to get a Need-Do order in. Need-Do, D-Do, P-Do, We-Do. We-Do, P-Do, Need-Do. And when you guys are bored, you don't have anything to do, all you have to do is take this and just wrap that around. You just open that up, wrap around the corner, and hang these airplanes up back here again. And, you know, there you go. Okay. We got Nate. Nate, he broke up with his girlfriend. Nate broke up with his girlfriend.
I know I did.
Why did you break up with your girlfriend,
I didn't
Nate?
break up with my girlfriend.
No, but your girlfriend broke up with you.
No, man, she doesn't say.
Yeah, that's what she told me. She doesn't like you anymore. She thinks you're a little flaky.
Dang nabbit. Dang nabbit.
What a weirdo. That kid is so strange. I don't know what to do with him. All right, let me plug these things in for charge. We got tomorrow, which is In the Shed podcast. Take it easy, guys.